We are in Asheville for the day, Asheville, North Carolina, about 2.5 hours east of us. So we all got to come. Mom's back there somewhere. It's also her birthday, so happy birthday to Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom. I haven't even told you what kind of horrible person I got you a present though.
We're having a good time though. It's fun to all be together, going some cool places. Anybody else have anything else to add?
I'm hungry, and I'd like to find me something to eat.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. We were just at this place. You can't really see the name probably on the top of the building for the tree there, but it's called the Screen Door, and you will never guess what Katie found here. A gigantic rock. It's all wrapped up, but it is close to the size of my head. We'll insert the picture for you guys to see.
Yes, we will. I'm really excited about finding it.
But isn't it a rare rock?
It is, yeah. There was a material mined in Madagascar. I don't even really know the time frame, in the last 20-30 years, something like that. And it's really just an orb jasper, but it's such a wild pattern, and so they actually copyrighted the name ocean jasper. Ocean jasper is not really a mineralogical definition at all. It's just a literal copyrighted name, ocean jasper, because it kind of is bubbly like the ocean. And anyway, it's pretty much non-existent. You can't find it anymore, and all that you can find is usually bigger pieces, like 20-pound pieces, and they usually cost. I get it, you know. So I found about a 20-pound piece for a good price, and I actually messaged one or two of my rock friends and said, I want your opinion. Do you think it's worth this? And one of them said, what's the name of the shop? I'm gonna call them and buy it right now. I was like, no, so I'm gonna buy it. So I bought it, and we'll see about what I end up doing with it, but of course I'll slab it and calve it and do those kind of things with it. I think it's gonna be really good. So in our last video, we actually did our Q&A, and someone said, do you ever run into people out and about, strangers that know who you are because of your music, or do like people know you? So right as I got done checking out, and they were like, what are you gonna do with this big rock? Which is so funny, I get that question all the time. What do you do with all these rocks? Someone turned around and said, that's the Pressley girls. You guys are the Pressley girls. And then we recognized her from just seeing her around the music scene. She said she'd seen us play music and enjoyed it. So I just thought it was funny. I'm like, if that would have happened a week or two ago, we would have put that in the Q&A, but we're gonna put it in here. I bought the rock, and then this nice lady that we saw is like, it's the Pressley girls, and she's probably thinking they're crazier than what I thought. Why are they buying rocks? But anyway, cool to see someone that recognizes you by your music, like 130 miles from home. Which isn't, you know, it's not terribly far, but in a way, like, that's, you know, that's pretty far. Made me feel
We're
like,
famous!
yeah, we're famous.
We're going to the Sportsman's Warehouse.
It'd be really bad if you saw that come at you in real life.
Be in trouble for
The
sure.
only thing you could do is die and hope you're ready to die, because you'd be dead.
But if you're in the woods, you probably have a gun.
If you didn't have a gun to defend yourself upon a grizzly bear attack, which again, you would have to be in the north for that to happen. There's no grizzly bears here. We get to be in Alaska pretty much. But anyway.
Okay guys, I have a surprise for you. Look at Katie's hat.
Look, you can see this fox is, what was its
It's
nose?
got like a nose. Let me see. Boop.
Yeah, I don't know. This is real. I mean, it would be really warm.
Let's go find Mom and Dad and surprise them with your hat. I wanted to get y'all's reaction.
It's real, and that's its nose.
I guess you want that.
No.
Where'd you get that?
It's weird.
It's over there by them mountains.
It's warm. My head's hot.
Just ain't the time of year to wear it, no.
I like it, but I just feel weird about wearing a fox's head over my head. I'd be alright if it's just its tail, but its nose being right there, it's just weird. Yeah. We're going to Cracker Barrel to eat because we're hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm ready to get something to eat. I'm ready to get the fixins, is what they call it.
This is one of our favorite places to eat.
Look at that car, isn't it so pretty? Talk about driving a boat, that's it. It didn't have us.
Katie totally misled us. She told us that there would be like 1 bucketful or 2 bucketfuls.
One. She told me to bring one
She
bucket.
said bring 1 bucket, and as you can see,
Luckily, I brought 2.
yeah, we need a 3rd bucket. Anyways, we're down here picking grapes at my uncle's house. This is actually going to be a video on my mom's channel, so look her up, Celebrating Appalachia. We'll put that in the description below, but these are so good. I mean, I gotta say, they are like a little sour compared to the ones you get at the store, but they taste so different, so fresh. I just sit down and eat a bowl full of these. We picked up some boxes at the post office from our friend named Turtle. He is a YouTube subscriber here, a guy that we met on YouTube, and he's been so kind to us to send us some nice things. So these packages look like they're from him. I'm not sure what's in them, so stay tuned and we're gonna find out. So, fun fact, I am behind the camera, I being Katie, and I know what's in them.
Do you?
Corey doesn't, but I know what's in there. Yeah.
Hey.
I promised to keep it a surprise, so I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
But let's just say it'll be very useful, and I think you will really like it.
I see.
We've met so many nice people, so many great, wonderful people through YouTube, and Turtle is someone we met through YouTube, and he's just been so kind to us and been so nice. And lots of people have been really nice and encouraging about Corey and Austin in their house and sending housewarming gifts. We're so blessed. Yes, and thank you. We thank everybody who's done that. Yeah, them scissors are sad excuse for scissors. So, any ideas yet, Corey?
I don't know. I'm seeing something black.
And it's heavy. It's a lump of coal. It's a meteorite. It's a gigantic piece of reused and recycled metal. Mmm.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, let's see.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Look at that.
golly, that you cook pancakes on that.
Wow. That is seasoned so good I can see myself in
I
it.
know.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
That's beautiful.
That is so nice.
Wow.
Thank you. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
My goodness. That is truly something.
That's beautiful.
This is a Wagner pan. And again, it is seasoned so good, I can basically see my reflection in it. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's amazing. I mean, anyone who's been on the channel for any length of time, our channel or our mom's, knows that all we really cook in pan-wise, all only pans we have is cast iron. And Wagner, if you don't know,
It's an old brand.
It's a really old brand, and they don't make them anymore. They don't make them like this anymore. So this is a true.
Golly, that's beautiful. Let's see the back
Look
where people
at the back.
where people can see Wagner.
That's amazing.
Yeah, made in USA. Nice.
Wow.
Golly, that's so
Oh my
wonderful.
goodness.
And a
Thank
dad
you
blame.
so much.
You cook some mean pancakes in that.
That is just. I mean, they just don't. You cannot buy stuff like this anymore. It
Yeah,
just doesn't
back there you can
exist.
see the bread and the other cast iron
We're obsessed
ones that
with it.
we have.
Oh my gosh, another one. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, that's a pretty
This
little
is
pan.
yeah. I've never.
That's deep.
It's deep. You could probably fry stuff. Well, you could fry stuff in that. I've
Wow.
never seen one like
That's
this.
thin too.
Favorite.
Let me see the back.
Pica. That's a Q. P-I-Q-U-A.
Peak?
Where? I'm not familiar with that, but it's
Number 7.
yeah, it's just as old and just as nice.
Gosh,
Look at
that's
the big lip on
beautiful.
that. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it in the video, but see,
Oh yeah, you
it's
can.
got this whole like
Yeah, that's
indented
pretty.
lip around it.
And that's
Look at the
thin.
handle.
Katie wants to feel.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's got the feel, and you can almost see the phone in it. It's so. That's beautiful.
Thank you like so much.
Oh my gosh, what could we even do to say thank you?
Could never thank you enough.
If you were here, we'd cook you something in it.
Yes, that's right.
Boxy boxes.
All right. Thank you for the mailers, for real though. We'll
I
use
know.
these.
I know. A box in a box. That's my favorite. It just cracks me up. I think it's funny.
This outside box, but I'm going to. This feels like Christmas.
I know it is like Christmas. It's so nice when people send us stuff. It makes me so excited. It's so fun to open stuff. Even stuff that I ordered in the mail and I know that it's coming, I still have fun. Even though I know I paid for it, so I know what it is. I just still get excited.
Mail day is my favorite. Well, when we get mail, we pretty much get mail.
Or the mail runs every day,
But we're always ordering stuff.
no. That's got my name. This guy must have been a professional packager.
I know, he's good at packaging. He does really good.
Set this aside
So we can read it.
read it.
Oh, it's come out.
Discovered I could lift it out. Ooh. Oh.
What is it, Corey?
What do we have here? Could this possibly be...
Ooh.
Oh man, look at the drip lid. It's beautiful.
Look.
It's beautiful. Just that right there. Oh my gosh.
That's so slick.
I know. 10 1/4. It says 8G. Is that for grams?
No,
That's
because
not
it
right.
would be like a pound. I don't know what that means.
Hmm.
I don't know, but it sure is pretty.
Oh man. Look at this.
Golly.
This is beautiful, and this is one of the old ones too. It doesn't say anything. It just says 8. And it's got an X.
It's got the thin look to it, though.
does.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Wow,
Oh
this
my
is
gosh.
beautiful.
Turtle, how will I ever repay you?
How will we ever say, oh, thank you? If
Thank
you ever come down,
so
we have to cook
much.
you something
Yes,
in it.
That is very true. Thank you so much. This is just literally gorgeous. We love cast iron. I mean, we cook so much that the kitchen really is kind of the heart of our home, and so that will be pretty much the same with me and Austin. You know, we cook a lot, so that really means a lot to have such nice cast iron. I mean, this will last me my lifetime.
A whole lifetime.
And then I can give it to my kids, and they can give it to their kids, and so on. Thank you so much. This is so beautiful. We're gonna have to get these on the stove and start cooking in them.
This is some of the ocean jasper that I cut out of that big hunk that I showed you. So this is one slab, and this is kind of an example of what it looks like when they're polished.
Let's take these out into the light. People will be able to see them better.
This is a really pretty material, and it's a kind of a rare material and a material that's just not really around anymore. So I was lucky to find the gigantic hunk of it that I did, and I haven't been able to cut too many slabs off of it because really, truth be told, this rock is too big for my saw. So I'm going to come up with another creative way to get it down to a size that my saw will cut it. But I presume that there'll be probably some more slabs nicer than this one. I would think some really nice stuff in there. This is just off the end. So the two cabs here, you can see they kind of represent two areas of the slab. This one bottom area is kind of more like this cab here, where you have more of the oranges and the greens, which ocean jasper is characteristic for sure. But this is my favorite. I really like this one, and this has more. It's more of this top color in this slab, and that's more kind of representative of the kind of mustard colors that ocean jasper has, and that's some of my favorites. So.
He ain't scared, is he?
Mm-mm. Where's he at? I want to see him when I start watching other dishes.
He's not scared at all. That got him a little bit, but for the most part.
Oh, I like to eat them good meals like that.
Oh yeah. So we're actually taking this gravy to the chickens because, believe it or not, they will eat it. That's the best thing about having chickens, or even a composter like you can see over there, that black thing, is that for the most part you never end up wasting food. Something else eats it, or it composts for the garden. Hello girls! You're gonna have a treat. What you think, girls? Do you like the gravy? She don't know what to think. She's eating it, but see, it gets stuck all over their beaks. It's cute. Is that good, girl? Is that good gravy? Is that good, girls? Is that good? You gonna get some? You gonna get some? Come get some gravy. Come get some gravy. We are in Asheville today. We had an appointment out here. For those of you who don't know where Asheville's at, it's in North Carolina.
Quit that. I told you to say we come to Asheville for the day. No more appointment. That sounds like trash.
Before we go, guess where the cucumbers
The phone's
at?
ringing, Katie. Do you hear it?
The phone isn't ringing.
The cucumbers in there.
Why would you put the cucumber there so you could forget it and let it rot until it stinks?
I'm gonna eat it later.
It's been in the vent. It's been in there.
It's gonna get.
That was the
I'm
game y'all
gonna
played?
eat
You
it
got
later.
bored?
Yeah.
While you waited on me, you played had the cucumber in different places.
Right.
I'm gonna make
Almost
some
forgot my
salsa out of it later. I brought
I kept thinking of
tomato with me.
something else.
Okay. Wait, I think. Okay, go ahead. Tell us where we're going.
We're going right here, butthead.
Okay, now say it for the camera.
We're going to Sportsman Warehouse.
You weren't even in the frame yet when you said it. Hold still.
We're going to Sportsman's Warehouse.
Why'd you yell it like that?
Because I'm hot and I'm hungry.
He ain't scared. Don't be
Butthead,
afraid.
hey, eat that hamburger I had out there.
He don't want your
It'd be
hamburger.
good for you. Grow you some little rabbit muscles.